Dolos, we have always looked to the stars, taking a fascination in the hope that can be found in the heavens for humankind.
The aftermath of the moon explosion caused during their engine launch.
Decisive action from scientists and politicians across the world.
We are always focused on adaptation, progression, and preserving the future of humanity, no matter the challenge that faces us.
Hello everybody, this is Havoc and welcome back to IXION. In the last episode, we went back in time a few times trying to battle the Piranesi. And what we basically had to do is go further back in time to before we actually discovered it. So in the last episode, we had a power shutdown due to the algae farm not functioning properly, and it still does appear to be a thing where we're gonna do that and see what happens there. But what we did is we shut off enough things for us to get this sector back up and running, the nuclear power plant, to get that repaired, which will allow us to get power again. And then we'll try and be as hunky-dory as we can. Again, that must just be a glitch. I'm not going to worry about it. There's really nothing that I can do at the time. We're just going to let things lie as they do. Now, we are doing the aqueous assembly line currently, so that we can reduce waste consumption by 25, allowing us to, therefore, allow us to do a little bit more right there, to be able to utilize the waste a little bit better.
A sector is being overworked.
And a sector is being overworked, that's okay. We get everything back up and running as it should, and we'll see.
Leadership is falling.
I get it. I understand completely.
Power supply overloaded.
All right. We're overloaded by just a little bit, by a fraction.
An accident has occurred in the typhoon.
Goodness gracious. Is there anything else that you want to let me know is going wrong? Because, I mean, if you can just let me know that'd be great, so I can get it taken care of. We're going to undo that, which will allow us to be... actually, we are majorly overloaded. I see what's going on. So it appears that, yes, we don't have an active stockpile to hydrogen. And that's because this sector is shut down. So what we have to do, we're gonna go redo all of this. Hopefully be able to suck up enough power to where they can handle things well enough. There we go. We'll be okay for just a second. Goodness gracious. And then we're gonna let these guys soak up all the science they can. Again, we're trying to get as advanced as humanely possible, or as humanly possible? Humanely, I guess, works as well, to where we can effectively fight the Piranesi. Now what we're doing over here is we do need an additional 140 colonists. What I didn't see before here, what we are going to do is I am actually going to I'm going to prevent this from happening. And I don't know that I can. Can I tell them to go back to the Tycoon? I can't. Okay, so we're going to have to build an additional 75 colonists, which is a bit unfortunate because I can't prevent them from coming in. I simply just have to sit there and let it happen. That's okay, though. We'll get it figured out. In the meantime, first readings of 12C indicate the presence of extremely intense meteorological activity. Preliminary surveys have identified many telluric promontories emerging from the ocean of liquid hydrogen. We should be able to establish a research site on these promontories with the help of our gaseous planet exploration equipment. From this closer vantage point, we can see the asteroids that surround the planet's moons. They are almost perfectly spherical in shape. Weird. Okay, so we can analyze the storms or we can study the moons. I feel like the moons, that little bit makes me want to go after the moons first. So we'll go after the moons first. Everything else is rocking and rolling a little better. I can still see... Okay, there's a good source of hydrogen there. We've got our cycles going. Our food is okay. We still could use a little bit more help there. Now that we got the aqueous thing, we can go over here to dry dynamic, which reduces the waste of all of that. And we should be able to get these back functioning a little properly. We're at -2, okay.
Supply overloaded.
Alright, so supplies are overloaded. What we're gonna have to do, I think we are just gonna have to shut these down.
Restored.
We're gonna have to shut these down for now, but that also means 250. You know what? We have the capabilities of doing that. Let's go ahead and do it. That's gonna use up a lot of resources, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be great. Ooh, that blew up nice and quick. And then we're also going to take a look at this. We don't need that so much. And then as I don't know if I mentioned in my head or if I told you guys, I think we're going to try and open up another sector. I think that is going to be pretty crucial. We can turn that into another food thing if we want to. I'm totally okay with it. We've got to figure it out because we do have a deficit of food. That's just very, very obvious that we have to combat. Now we're doing okay. We have a good trust level across the board. Yeah, we got neutral in Sector 1, but we've been dealing with Sector 1 for way too long. Sweet. So dry dynamic has been utilized, which now means it requires significantly less.
Science ship team has completed a task.
We can get that rolling, but by the time we build the externals,
Supply overloaded.
we should be okay. We are not okay. All right, I'm just gonna have to turn this off. Also, I apologize for yelling. I'm pretty much gonna be yelling nonstop from here on out. What did we discover? Reports from the team on what we thought were asteroids are in fact telluric satellites orbiting the moons of 12C. A succession of smaller and smaller satellite bodies were observed in a helical arrangement. The team theorizes that this continues to the subatomic level. Large amounts of Frostpunk's tachyons have been detected in the atmosphere of 12C, as well as surrounding many of its moons. So there's the tachyons have started to come out more and more, and essentially what it means is that it's messing with the molecular structure of everything. And I don't know that I like that quite so much, I'm not gonna lie. All right, with all the research done, we can now analyze the storms because we have deep dive apparatus. And over here, we're still waiting on 80 more colonists to arrive. As we prepare everything else possible, we've got several people working towards that. Is there anything else that might be worthwhile? We can go there. And one thing that we've also researched, and this had me wondering the last time I played, was I decided to do emergency cryopods, which should allow me to allow people to survive certain emergencies. So I'm wondering if instead of blowing up or doing something to the ship or trying to escape, we could simply allow them to move along and get into cryopods and be able to get away that way. So hopefully that will allow us to have a little bit of a different scenario there. We're still conducting tests. We're still doing all the things that we can. Is there anything else? Ooh, we don't have a probe because that's right. We're working on the exterior of this.
Completed its scan.
Come on, boys. Let's get those last 3 moving. Just move that out of the way. That should allow the last little bit to get transferred to building those solar panels, and then we should be right as rain. Now in just a small cycle, we're gonna find out what happened at 12C, and we'll be continuing our journey. As our solar panels are building, 12C is up and running. The atmosphere of 12C is extremely hostile. While we were conducting our surveys, a cyclone rose up and pinned us down. Duha, Aloui, and myself were separated from the others. When the winds abated, gave us some respite, we did manage to regroup. However, the others, their suits are orange in color. It's not from environmental factors. They are insistent that Dolos has always had orange suits. This is clearly untrue, and Dua, Aloui, and myself are wearing standard Dolos yellow. They are indeed our crewmates, and medical and psychological analysis does not reveal any deviance. We are going to bring them back, but I do want to get this science first because I think that's pretty daggum crucial. We're 80 away from there, so that's going to go well. We're going to try and figure out some more things. We're getting closer and closer to being able to counter the Piranesi. Whew, I'm legitimately nervous to figure out how this is all going to operate and what we are going to do overall, but it'll all work out. We are absolutely going to bring them back. We're not going to leave them behind. Now, that doesn't have any issues yet. That doesn't mean there are no issues, simply that there have been some that have cropped up. But as we know, anything that takes away from the integrity of our people has been a cause for concern and has ended up not ending so well. So I'm interested to see what will happen. Regardless, we do have 50 more people left. I do believe we're transporting 30 colonists, which means we're on the way to establishing over there. And there's really not a whole lot left until we get that development update. So I'm going to take a quick break away as we continue on here, and I'll update you once I have more information. Finally, the temporary test colony has now been established. The colonists will periodically transmit reports on their progress. These will provide us with valuable field data. We're going to leave that. We now just need to continually train more people. And unfortunately, the moment of truth, I think, is here. I think we have to go after. We have to go after those guys. I'm not looking forward to it. I am a little bit afraid. I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna save it because I think we're at a point where we can do that, and then we'll continue to explore the Piranesi. And we know what's gonna happen. We'll see if we can deflect what happened before. All right, well, as we're waiting, transferred a few people, we've done some good things, but we now have another sector open, and this one, well, I honestly can't tell you what I expect to happen because nothing has happened remotely like I thought it ever would. And apparently, well, no, that should work. There we go. We're right as rain there. We're going to quickly expand here. I think what I'm going to do is transfer a whole bunch of people to this sector to alleviate the growing pains of the other two sectors that we are dealing with. That's Sector 6 and Sector 1. Once we get both of those sectors under control, then we can figure out what we're going to do. Now, you'll notice we do have quite a bit of food. Well, I say quite a bit. It's actually not a whole lot of food, but it is still significant enough to where we are going to be able to utilize it well. The algae farms do cover just a huge range of everything, and it's actually really, really awesome. So what we are going to do is see if we can't enhance that, make things a little bit better. We are going to go ahead and have them work on one of these bad boys, because I think that will help us quite a bit. But what we now need to do is we now need to separate everything out. You're going to have up to 50 electronics. Actually, you are building it, but it won't matter. We're going to have you go to 50 as well. Drop you down to 50. Everything will be fine. The food is really, really intriguing because now that we have 4, we are making 20 a cycle, which is a bit maddening. It's actually a lot. And what we could do is we could do an algae farm. Once we did controlled symbiosis, which we are going to do, we can support 2 more, which means we would get 60 food a cycle, which is absolutely stinking bonkers, but it's also really, really cool. And we'll also be able to hopefully mitigate all of the issues that we're seeing across the board right now. This is the standard hiccups that we experience anytime we open up a new sector. There's always going to be some problems, but hopefully what we can do now is manage their expectations just a little bit better, knowing what we know. Probably start another fusion reactor here, because I think that would be pretty crucial to do. And then just in general, seeing where we go as we continue, and we have to deal with the Piranesi, as we are about to see. I'm going to go ahead and map out the rest of these guys, just so I can have them moving along. So if you give me just one moment. There we go. There we are. There we go. And then we can have everyone worrying about their own thing as best as humanly possible. Now we're going to go to the resources here. We need to have 2 just for kicks and giggles. We have plenty of iron that we're trying to harvest. And what I am going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and add an alternative life center, which can slip in right there. Everything will be hunky-dory at that point. We can take a look at the Piranesi over here. Locate the Remus coordinates in 2 cycles. We will have all of that taken care of. Everything will be very, very good. And while we could certainly take on all of those polymers, I don't think it would be the smartest idea at the moment, simply because we don't have the capabilities of knowing what to do on that front. We're gonna go ahead, let's make this the high priority so we can house lots of people, and I can start taking people off of what is essentially the life support the life support system that we are currently working on for handling all of these peeps. Yeah. So if you go ahead and get working on that, that'd be great. Awesome. And what we can do here...
A science ship team has completed a task.
Oh boy. We can reduce the time by 2 cycles. I feel like that would be worthwhile because we still have a little bit to go there. And now for the big one. One more thing. Shortly before we found the devices, we passed an effigy of Giovanni Battista, former member of the Marduk Council. Tycoon needs to be in orbit. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and move there. It's not something I want to do, but it's something we have to do for the progression of the game. Oh, I think we'll be okay, but it's still just absolutely terrifying. Knowing what I know, I'm just nervous, man. I'm just honestly just nervous as all get out. We're going to leave that scan view. They'll come and get these guys a little bit later, which works for me. We're constantly getting a steady stream. We're actually going to... Yeah, they'll be close to being done there. That'll be fine. Look at those fleets of ships just following me. Induced sacrifice. Thank you very much for that sacrifice. And then I think eventually we could do controlled mitosis. But like I said, I feel like our food issues are all but resolved. We just got to figure it all out. We are moving, which does mean that these guys don't get to experience anything fun. And we can fix that with a tier 2 battery as well, which I think will be more than sufficient. And look at this mess. This mess of roads that we call a road network.
A new request awaits.
We have a new request. Please, we must keep moving forward. The B-1257 system cannot be our final resting place. Dead Earth sickness is taking an irrelevant hold. Oof. We're okay though. Look at that, we're okay. Heck yes. That's fantastic news to see. That even despite a -2 to our permanent stability, we are still doing okay. Let's go ahead and move that out of the way. And then also we are working on, awesome, 5 happiness. Brilliant. We're going to take all of that, and we're going to finally take all of that, and we have the capacity. Let's go ahead and just surround that right there. to really do a lot with this area. So hopefully we'll be able to, because otherwise I don't know exactly what's going to happen. But now for the baddies. Extract the coordinates. We have 3 cycles left to do so. And whenever we get this recycled out, we should be okay to focus on those guys. Yeah, we'll be fine. Go ahead and grab as many of those people as you can. And then as for tech, with our cargo ships, we should probably have them move a little bit faster. Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good. I'm nervous as all get out, guys. I really just genuinely am. We can use all that stuff. We got plenty of things to mine. No shortage of issues there. We have 18 electronics, everyone. And we have more than enough colonists, which is perfect. Oh, man, that we've never had a surplus of colonists. So that brings me quite a bit of joy. I'm not going to lie. Post-lunaclism cargo ship means they are moving faster.
The science ship team has completed a task.
Here we go. The walls started to move. Thanks to our exoskeletons, we're making to the professor as fast as we can. I still want to watch this because I just love this animation of it lighting up and what that means for the ship as a whole. Man, that drone swarm as well. Oh my goodness. That's still so terrifying and so daunting.
A probe has completed its scan. Administrator.
Stand and fight. We're still gonna have you stand and fight.
Around itself. We should move the Tycoon.
Yep, we're moving immediately. Battery powered, everyone. I love this voice. It's so terrifying.
I see you. Pitiful dolos leftovers. Ridiculous flesh bags. You are flies to me.
Oh,
I'll tear you apart.
I'm sure you would.
Digest you. And soon, you, your crew, the Tycoon, and whatever's left of Dolos will be part of me.
I can kind of hear him in this.
I am a Reaper. You are nothing but erratic illusion, pointless heat dissipation, and abject failure. I have found your protection. It is but a matter of time before Naomi breaks into pieces, and I feast on your carcass.
Oh my word, he's so terrifying. All right, what did we do? Okay, 5 crew members killed.
Over 500 under the current administration.
Oh my word, yeah, we lost 500 people now, so that's another thing that we have to wrestle with. But my goodness gracious, that's just a terrifying thing. We're gonna go ahead and get another science ship. We are experiencing a rather large quantity of waste, which is honestly okay. And in fact, I do want to make sure that we are having the most waste here as possible. And I actually think we're in a really good spot to make sure everyone has train stations. So we are going to build. We're not going to override those locks, not one single bit. Everyone is rocking and rolling. They sure as heck are. Okay, but what we need, we desperately need another set. You know what, let's go ahead and do a tier 1 battery right there. But we need to start rocking another nuclear power plant. And of course, we're just one off there, which is okay. Man, that's some daunting music. Yeah, we have to build one right there. Nothing says we have to have all of these. But you know what? I feel like we are in a significantly better place than we were before. There we go. We'll slowly get people to come over there. We've got an excess of iron all over the place. And then, let's see. Sector 3 needs a health center. I forgot about that. Look at that. It's a perfect fit. You know what? Let's actually cancel that. I think we can pump that and do... Yeah, we'll pump into that nuclear thing. And then for a stockpile... You know what? Cancel that. Cancel the destruction of the cancel. Let's high priority that boy.
The Piranesi has launched a missile targeting the Tycoon.
Okay, we can handle this though. We can handle it. We have some damaged buildings.
A new request awaits your attention.
Okay, that's being worked on. What do we have over in Sector 2? Data control algorithms have been overloaded. Diagnostic indicate external interference. Images of the Piranesi flood every screen. We have -2. Ooh, Sector 3 isn't doing so well at all. It's not doing well. We can hold up 162. Let's go ahead and take 60 non-workers from Sector 1. Put them in Sector 3. You know what? Let's turn those into workers only, Sector 1 to Sector 3. And then we are going to do non-workers from Sector 6 to Sector 3. They are angry from spending too long on the system. They don't have... Wait, the Fighting Dome... Does the Fighting Dome count for every single one of them? Oh, it does. So I don't even have to worry about that. Oh, crap. That's awesome. That's fantastic. Let's go to the 3. Let's go ahead and introduce a Dolos system as well. Can't fit that. I can fit it right here, though. Let's fit it. Let's waste some... Oh, I don't want to waste space. Okay, we're rocking on that stuff. That's fine. Okay, we're about to get hit. It should be coming from right there.
Population transfer complete.
Has it not hit us yet? Oh, it did hit us. Okay, so we have 5 damaged buildings, including the one spot where I can't handle it, which is fine. That's okay. We are combating the fire. Awesome. We're already got our hull integrity up. My word. This is incredible. I love it. I'm really enjoying this. We have 144 extra people here that we can't handle. Let's dismantle the farm, man. Alright, like really? It's not doing anyone any good. We can go here. Demotic quarters. I don't know if this is the best time for a demotic quarter. I don't know if it's the best time, but it does hold the most people. And at this moment, that's pretty much what we need. Okay. What else do we need now?
Swarm has been released from the Pyrenees.
Okay. Drone swarm has been released. We know how to counter this. We just run away. That's the pretty effective strategy right there. We do have a ton of that, so we are going to go harvest that stuff. We're harvesting away. We should probably... they'll harvest that pretty quickly, and we'll be good. We need them to mine faster. 10%. They mine 20% faster. The Tycoon is going as fast as it can. We're mitigating damage as much as humanly possible. Let's do... We don't have those memorials, so that can't do much. Total monitoring upgrade is required. We could do that. We could do cell housing. That's actually not going to help us. Neither is permanent moisture. Actually, our food's doing fantastic. Oh my word. We could have them go even faster or carry even more. Instead, I think the right thing to do right here is to simply have them mine faster. We are going a little bit fast because there's a lot of anticipation going on at the moment. There's loads of carbon left, and we have loads. You know what? Let's just not even worry about it. Okay, we need to move now, though. And we'll be a lot closer with a couple of these things, so it works out. Sector 5 is going to go down first, which is a bit unfortunate. That is actually our... Oh, goodness. That's our nuclear factory, so... We're going to dismantle that building real quick. We need an additional space here. So we're going to go there. Yep, there it goes.
Trust in your leadership is falling.
I get it. I really do. But we're still in the positive. So that's not a bad thing. The swarm there may be an issue, though.
Is moving towards us.
Yep, I get it.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Okay, we're back up and operational. Customizable UI, which is great. And so I would love to do more dedicated extraction PA, but I also feel like some of this is what we need to do as well. There's an unknown docking bay thing. Construction speed is up by 10%. That actually would be pretty helpful. Instead, we're going to do charging speed will increase. I think that's pretty crucial. Oh my word, guys. I don't know what's going to happen. We have to outlast the Piranesi, and as you know, as we all know, we need to go back to this place. We're actually going to go ahead and send the guy there. A little bit closer. Technology multiple connections is unlocked. Should allow us to get there faster. And yeah, we've got to really... We're going to go ahead and just disable this. You guys are doing good. You guys are going to go after this. Uh-oh.
The Piranesi has launched a missile targeting the Tycoon.
Okay, I think we'll be okay. We can repair quickly. Our trust is still positive. We're not out of the woods, but I will say that, like, between the waste being good, these guys getting a ton of food, we're satisfying everyone on that end. We just need more stuff here. That's just what it is. So let's go with intense propaganda. That's just going to put us at negative, which works as well. And then these guys... Is there anything else that extends... I feel like these guys, it should say, Center can accommodate injured crew members from other sectors. This bonus can extend to each sector. Connected via... Oh, okay, so I did read that wrong. I don't think anything else can really do much. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. But if we did total monitoring, propaganda gets us an additional 1. That would extend our history of violence, which tracks with humanity. Let's go with total monitoring. Okay, the Piranesi is coming after us. We know that there is a chance for us to be able to use the pulsar to our advantage. We are going to take that massive hit. But I think we will recover very, very quickly. We know that's not going to happen, so I'm not so nervous about it. Sector 6, get your stuff together, please.
2, 1. No Batista self-destruct device detected. Self-destruction impossible.
So I wonder if he put a self-destruction device. Like, I wonder if that was a thing that happened at the very beginning of the game. All right, this is it. I've heard you. A bomb of a plan. We're already there. Analyze that pulsar and let's get the heck out of Dodge. Now, I can imagine that he's going to, or it is going to try and do its thing. And we're gonna need to move again. Okay, charge up those batteries, dude. Come on. Like, we're waiting on that. Like, you're the last piece of this puzzle, man. I want to do another one. I think we should. Yeah, we have the capability to do it. Look at that. Everyone's being fed well enough. Oh, and it's these. This is going to be our problem.
Piranesi has disabled several mess halls.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay. We just can't let them get to us. 7.5 cycles. He can hang out for 1.7 cycles, 16.8 in Sector 3.
Caution. Hull integrity.
I know it is, and it's killing me inside. You know what? We actually should be able to make an EVA airlock. I'm sure some of you are just screaming at me right now. 90. Let's get to it. Let's get to it, please. Trying to make sure that everyone's happy. They disrupted all of the mess halls. How much is an EVA airlock? 12 power. Okay. Well, it's good to know we will have that power.
Warning. Entering Piranesi drone control.
Oh no! He launched a drone thing. Come on, let's get out of it. Let's get out of it. We're so close, guys. We're so close. Please, let's get this rolling. Okay, so Sector 6. The issue has been resolved.
Units have been set. The Tycoon is now moving to the Piranesi.
What? No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. You're incorrect.
Accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Oh my word. I'm juggling speeds here.
The Piranesi has launched a missile.
Now we're not going to survive that. Oh no. Oh, we were so close, guys. We can't survive that. We might be able to survive. Oh, we might be able to survive it. But with the Piranesi so close, if it weren't for that swarm attack that I must have just been on speed 3 for, I think we would have been all right. I mean, we are not charging quickly. We'll see if we can handle it. That's 183. The real issue comes in the degradation afterwards. Nope, that's it.
Failed, Administrator.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen. We are having... Oof, it's dicey. Let me just say that. It is very, very dicey up in here. But what we have to do is we have to be prepared. We have to get ready for everything possible. Oh, and that means making that other airlock, which we should have done a lot sooner. So we're going to work on that and hope for the best. And what I have to be aware of now is of that drone swarm and how it affects everything that we're doing.
Integrity below 50%.
Yep, I get that. Okay, there's the drone swarm. Can you handle 2.2? You cannot. That's okay. Okay, we got out of the drone swarm. That doesn't mean we're out of the woods yet, though. Not at all. Unfortunately, we are still taking a huge hit to our hull integrity because we can't knock out the fires in Sector 6 because we simply don't have the space and we don't have the alloy available to us to be able to change out all those demotic quarters.
The Tycoon is now moving towards the Pyrenees.
Okay, if we can stop moving. Now if we can start repairing. Okay, repairing is going better. We have 4.3 cycles left. We might be able to handle an attack with a ballistic missile. Son of a biscuit. I don't know that we're going to be able to handle this. If we can't, we're going to have to go even further back and just replay it. We're going to see. We're going to see. I am absolutely terrified right now. Absolutely. Here comes the missile. Here it comes. There it is. Oof, that's a nasty hit. Can we recover in time is the question. Okay, new request. What do we got? All of the integrity fell below that percentage. And I don't think it's going to work.
An important message from our colonization mission requires your attention.
Oh my word. The results of our earlier colonization tests have been leaked, leading many in the crew to believe we are just delaying the hour humanity ends. Whoever released this information bears responsibility for the rise in dead Earth. Oh my word. Let's go ahead and increase everything possible.
Warning. A sector is being overworked.
Sector 5, not much else I can do there. There we go. Okay, well, we are experiencing some issues.
Implement a new policy.
I can implement a new policy in Sector 3. Let's go with generous. Okay, and none of this, unfortunately, is temporary. No, that is all legitimate, unfortunately. And if we can't get this under control...
Hull integrity below 10%.
Nope. It's not happening. There we go. Unfortunately, it's not something that I can continue with, because we are way too close to this thing. Okay, there we go. All right, we have a chance. We have a chance. 0.2 cycles away. We're not going to handle that.
Ship team has completed a task.
All right, we've taken many readings, conducted a comprehensive analysis of 12A's activity. We're able to submit a proposal that adapts the Tycoon's architecture and allows the hull to work like a Faraday cage. We have also developed a theoretical device that we have named Icarus 3. This device would allow us to induce a pulse from 12A. To proceed, the Tycoon's tech lab will need to analyze the remaining data and fabricate construction patterns. Oh my word. Leave to return later.
The Pyrenees has activated more subsystems. Its threat level has increased.
Son of
You
a
will
biscuit.
attack more frequently.
Because why? Just why not? Like, why not? Unlocks the option to reconfigure the hull to protect from pulsar waves. That's exactly what we need. We'll see if that does anything for us, though, because lordy, 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 we are in a world of hurt otherwise. So we can protect ourselves. Trust has now increased, which is good. Hull integrity has increased, which is also good. We are researching the science there. We're now at least not completely and totally awful. If we can remove the homelessness in there, which I kind of think we can add some people in sector. Yeah, we need to, okay. We'll do only non-workers from sector 1 to sector 2. We'll do the same thing for sector 5. Well, sector 1 to sector 5. There we go. If we can just mitigate that, we'll bring the trust up. Piranesi can't quite get to us yet. Faraday cage has been unlocked. What does that look like for us here? 480. Let's get to it. What we need to do now is we need to switch 20 every 10 cycles. 20 every 10 cycles.
Transfer complete.
Man, we're learning so much as we go, and what I'm learning here is that we're screwed for one. But also, well, I kind of have to make the polymers go faster, right? Either that or I make the waste center chemical baths from the polymer refinery. We will do... Oof. Oof. What do we do? What do we do? Let's go ahead and do the Icarus 3 probe. We're gonna have to keep bouncing from place to place. That's really just the only option, and unfortunately, the sector battery in this region is just taking a hammering. We gotta stay away, basically. But I can't keep... Oh, I just can't keep up with it. Let's go ahead and repatriate the colonists. How big of a jump is it to this? 2.3 cycles? We are at half a cycle. If we run far away, fast enough away, we should be okay. We can move a heck of a lot faster than they can, so we can kind of just skip in and out of dodge, reconfigure the hull, build the Icarus 3 probe. Oh my word. Okay, we shouldn't have to build it, so that's not, we shouldn't have to build it, which will work.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Let's launch and make sure that there's nothing here that we can use, or we can or can't utilize. Is this the best we got right there? That's fine. Okay, so we've got that researched, which is great. What we need to do now... Construction speed. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. That construction speed is incredibly important.
The Piranesi has
Son of a biscuit, man. Repatriate the colonists. Yeah, we can do that. Let's see. Let's repatriate using you guys. Now we'll be able to handle that well enough. I'm not concerned about that.
A probe has completed its scan.
Go and go back to the Tycoon, but it looks like another drone swarm is going to hit us, which is not fun. Now, we are not even halfway. So that's going to really hit us hard. Because I can't keep getting hit over and over again. We are going to continue to do that.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
We're going to get hit. We need to get those damaged buildings up and away. We got to do it fast. We got to do it fast.
Administrator, you can implement a new policy.
Cool. Now let's jump. Man, it's just killing that one sector. Like we are in a bad place right now. But man, we just got to keep moving. Like that's all we can do. That's really just it.
Caution. Entering stellar storm.
The stellar storm shouldn't do anything. Just kidding, it's doing it really badly.
Warning.
And that's it.
Hull integrity below 10%. You have failed, Administrator.
All right, we're going to continue. We're going to have to load the game from a much earlier save. Walking into the Lion's Den is, I think, what it's going to have to be. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. I'm honestly not sure how we can do things super differently. We need more water here. We're researching the cargo ship, which is good. We have the reduction in waste, which is also good. What we need to do is switch things. That's what we need to do. We can switch things. That's going to help us a whole lot. We can go ahead and have the waste provides 5 extra units, but requires the bath. Let's go ahead and do production speed is increased. Remember, we're going to need 450 of these. That is a heckin' lot.
A science ship team has completed.
There we go. We know what we're doing here.
Administrator.
I'm going to tell them to stand and fight. I feel like that would have caused...
We should move the Tycoon immediately.
I think that would have helped a lot. I think it will help a lot. Something they'd done maybe would have done that. Now is the time to run is correct. And we also desperately need to go ahead and do space. We're going to do an EVA airlock here. I don't want to remove that, so we're not going to do that there. We're going to have that up and running. I don't know if that would cause a huge difference, but you know what? It's time for experimentation because goodness gracious. Is it intense right now? It is just like...
A science ship team has completed a task.
Ooh, it is. All right, so we lost them. They sacrificed
Tycoon's
themselves.
death toll now stands at over 500 under the current administration.
I understand that. I get what's going on there. Believe me, I very much understand. All right, so we have 40 there. Let's go ahead and get 60 of workers from Sector 1 to Sector 3. And then non-workers from Sector 6 to Sector 3. And we're safe there now. We can take that hit just like we've been doing. I don't think that is a problem at all. And I am going to send these guys out into the abyss. See if we can't find some good readings. There we go. We're just gonna take our chances.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
New request. This is probably a minus. Yep, it sure is. We're getting hit hard.
Accident has occurred in the typhoon.
We're getting hit with issues left and right and center. We did build a tier 2 battery system. Our polymers will start going faster. Production speed is increased by 40% is also really good. We've really got to research. Oh, we researched the wrong thing, I feel. That's okay. It'll be alright. There we go. We're slowly getting information there.
A probe has completed its scan.
What do we got here? If I can just finagle this right. There we go. You pretty much don't need that anymore. So if you can, go get those people and then start bringing in carbon. We need to have them bring in carbon. That's a secondary measure at this point. We can have them focus on that. Don't focus on that. Yeah, we've got people going anywhere and everywhere.
Nazi has launched a missile.
There's our missile. The one that we know we can handle. Ooh, and while I'm thinking about it, everyone can handle a lot more. Including, well, these guys are rocking it, cool. So the good thing here is that we should be able to do that well. What we need to figure out now, Sector 3 is very low. Why is it very low? Oh, we just haven't had all the things happen to it. So what we need to do is we definitely need an infirmary, which we built here. I don't need a health center, but we do need a stability, and I'm going to go ahead and build a DLS sector. We'll build it like this. There we go. But now whenever we get hit, we should be able to just knock it out of the freaking park. Yeah, see, we're already significantly in a significantly better spot.
A probe has completed its scan.
We may end up, well no, we do need all that carbon, so I think we'll end up staying there. That's okay. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Sector 3 is going to be fine.
A drone swarm has been.
Oh no.
Power supply overloaded.
Nope, that's me. That's me. Let's knock out one of these for the time being.
Released from the Pyrenees.
Let's go ahead and go with generous in this sector.
The swarm aims to intercept the tycoon.
We are still angry. We just don't have enough. That's what the problem is. And then over here, we're going to cancel this. And we have to go with one of those. Cool. We got to move. That's not enough for Sector 5, but it'll have to be enough for everyone else.
An accident has occurred in the tycoon.
We barely dodged that bullet, but we are doing a very positive hull activity there. So I'm okay with that. We just really got to work on this guy. High priority, man. It looks like we've already got that, which is great. We are going to go ahead and build another one. Now, of course, this won't work until we get into a sector or until we get at to 12J. There we go. And you've really just got to bust butt, man. You've really just got to kick it out of the ballpark. Let's go. Do we have any other probes that can find us some carbon? We need carbon just desperately. Carbon is everyone's newest priority. You find carbon, you bring it in, and you bring it in immediately. That is just what you do, okay? High priority, high priority. I think there's only, oh, there's 460 out there. So yeah, high priority, go after those. We'll be right as rain together through it all. Okay, good deal.
You can implement a new policy.
Roger Dodger. We're still doing okay. We're not great.
A new request awaits your attention.
Oh my word, what do you want, Sector 1? I've heard you. Brilliant. I never sent the guy there. Son of a biscuit. Messed up, Aaron. Gonna take 3.2 cycles. That's 3 cycles that we don't... we can't afford. 480 or something like that is what we need. Yep, we're making polymers there. We can take that hit. Remember, we're good.
Strike has started on board the Tycoon.
Sector 3 is still that ticked off, aren't they?
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Okay, negative. Good. That works for me. We can take that hit. That's fine. Look at that. So normally we don't get that luxury.
In 10 seconds.
What are you going there for? Is that your closest iron deposit? Okay, what we need to find out real quick. The Sector 6. They do have polymers. Oh no, those are polymers. That's not carbon. Who has the capacity to take on carbon? It's literally just Sector 2. Okay, so there's no use in anyone else going after carbon except for Sector 2's guys.
2.
And then again, he's gonna try and disable those protocols.
No Batista self-destruct device detected.
You tried.
Self-destruction impossible.
You tried. It's okay. I understand. Sector 1 is just gonna, oh, it should have, there you go. Alright, Sector 6 is the one that can't do anything. Again, I wish there was a button that we could just press. Let's go ahead and dismantle these two. Sector 6 is just going to have to deal with its lack of people. Sector 3 doesn't have a problem. Let's go ahead and transfer 70 non-workers from Sector 1 to Sector 5. And then from Sector 1, or yeah, there we go. You know what I mean. But yeah, we're going to have to make room for a fire extinguisher place here.
Population transfer complete.
Cool. That's fine. We still have people starving, which is not fine. We got to pay attention. See, look at that. The integrity is awesome. Oh, heck yes. And we can jump now to a much longer distance. So we're going to jump to 12H whenever he launches that probe. 3.2 cycles will be able to handle it. I am excited.
A cyber attack launched by the Piranesi has disabled several mess halls.
They're disabling the mess halls. Nope, sorry. I'm going a little fast here. I'm a bit scatterbrained. I'm a little bit freaking out here. Because goodness gracious, is this just an intense point in time in which we're having to deal with this. Okay, we're out of that realm.
An accident has occurred in the tycoon.
We're still good on everywhere else. Let's go ahead and go with the Lunicalism. Right, that's what we have. Death by Lunicalism, awesome. Let's go ahead and go with the DLS Center. Propaganda gains +1. Yeah, we'll go with that. And then that'll allow us to get the History of Violence in. That fits well enough. And then, let's see here. We need more than neutral. We need happy wherever we can get it. We are going to go generous. They are still angry because there's a large number of people who are essentially starving to death. I'm wondering if we can't just delete that or delete... Are we going to be completely out of... You know what? Let's go ahead and dismantle that, and that'll allow us to build another mess hall. Over here in Sector 6, we're doing what we can. We're trying to get that up and running. DLS Center, we're going to go with Intense. That's going to put us at neutral. We're angry over here, and I understand completely. We're going to make you feel supported. Okay. Okay. We can get another... nope, I don't need that. I need a mess hall. And then we can actually dismantle this.
New coordinates have been set.
Are we missing something? Okay, we're not missing anything. Analyze the pulsar. Man, I've been off this whole thing.
It's the Piranesi.
No, it's not. We're fine. Trust is up and running now, which is great. We just have to get rid of that stuff. Let's do this because that will allow me to connect this, which is what we've been looking forward to this entire time. That optimized quarter needs to not be an optimized quarter. And now we can go in here and be a little bit straighter. Population, 24 crew members isn't going to do jack squat right now. Now we don't need any more bodies. We can't handle them. So we're going to turn this back into a waste center. We're going to remove that. We have landed.
The Piranesi has gone.
That's fine. That is a-okay with me. We are 100 away, right? It's 480, I think, is what we need. What is our capacity overall? Our capacity is 480. We're about to have a little bit more. So much wasted space. I'm not going to do that. Let's go ahead and go there. And I think, let's see, Sector 3, 5.8. Let's go ahead and just build a little thing right there. Trust is up 9.4%. We're good on that front. Let's go ahead and destroy this. Destroy that. And with those gone, we should be able to functionally make the Demotic quarters. Question is, oh, I can squeeze them in. Oh, it's glorious. Now that does take up quite a bit of our stuff.
A new request awaits your attention.
What do we got? We've completed our colonial study. Please authorize extraction.
Message from our colonization mission.
Yeah, we're gonna...
Your attention.
Yeah, we're gonna bring all of you guys home as fast as humanly possible.
Administrator, you can implement a new policy.
We're okay. We got hit by that, by the thing, but we're okay. Now we just need to make all of the things as quickly as possible, and we'll be good.
Team has completed a task.
There we go. Cool. Repatriate the colonists. Let's head back to the Tycoon. Yeah, that's kind of your first priority completely. We don't need any more of that. We're good there. I really need you guys to focus on this. Everyone bring those people home. Okay, hull integrity is increasing. We're good there. We need more science-y thingies. So what can we do? The history of violence provides an additional stability. We could go after a whole temple, but we're not going to worry about that right now. Provides one stability that has Lunaclesma Memorial in a tier 2 population. I imagine everyone is a tier 2 population. No, I'm incorrect on that. No one is a tier 2 population. So that's fun. So that actually won't benefit us. However, that's not going to help us. We actually have enough food. The food isn't the problem. Production by 40% would increase everything a little bit faster.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Okay, our trust is at 100%. We can handle 4.5 cycles on that, which is pretty much everywhere. Oh. At this point, I think we could take on the Piranesi, but we're still going to need another 80 polymer, which isn't a simple task to ask for one single bit. And we are gathering all of those guys. Sweet. We brought all the colonists home. Intelligent record has been researched. We are going to go ahead and go after worker analytics to increase that even more. Going to try and have, oh my word, as much possible done there as we can. So now that everyone is there, I'm trying to reduce any redundancies in that section. This is now your biggest priority. I won't say that we won't do any of that, but we do have just a ton of that stuff. If we could find more carbon, that would be fantastic. More carbon. There's lots of carbon there. Is there any other here? Nope, this is the only area. We actually found quite a bit here. That's what we'll do. As long as everything looks functional up here, I have to keep an eye on what the Piranesi is doing. It's emerged the concerning results of our earlier colonization tests have been leaked. Well, those suckers, that's what they get for being idiots. Luckily, the Piranesi is moving incredibly slow. Like, that is our biggest advantage. We dipped for a brief second. I'm not sure what that was about. But now we do have the polymer working as fast as it can. We're at 300 and... Wow, how did it go down? Something is sucking up the use of that. I'm not sure what it was. Stockpile large. I don't want to use that. The ice could go further, but we don't really need that either. Recycling electronics is faster. It's the drone bay that may be our salvation, but I also kind of seriously doubt it. Power cost is reduced. That nuclear power plant would be really helpful to have. The whole temple would be great, but I'm kind of afraid of what it would do. Charging speed by 75%. That would be great. Cargo ships move faster. Let's go ahead and just go after that one.
Administrator, you can implement a new policy.
We're okay on policies. I'm not super concerned about that. What I am concerned about is our ability to handle as much as we need there.
Probe has completed its scan.
Let's go over here to 3. Can we handle this? It only takes 5. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Oh, of course. Of course. But you know what? There's nothing preventing that from being an issue. So let's, well, the thing preventing it from being an issue is that I wouldn't be able to. I'd have to do that, and that might be a problem. Can't squeeze that in. Let's do it there. And then we also are going to go ahead and build all the way up to there and allow carbon to be utilized. All right, not ideal.
Has launched a missile targeting the Tycoon.
Okay, so we did find those two. Cool. We're going to leave and return later. Why are we... Okay. Let's go ahead and make a run for it. I think we can move faster than the missile. We do move faster than the missile, which is good. And our integrity still stays positive, so that's also good.
Entering stellar storm.
I understand the stellar storm. Okay, we'll be fine, I think. We're moving as fast as we can. Let's go ahead and research the Faraday cage. We're at 423. We'll be all right. Yeah, we'll definitely be okay. I think this is what gets us out of it. Not 100%. 100% sure.
Accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
But I will say that these guys are happier now since we've had those, since we haven't had those issues. I do believe there was a supply. There it is, right there. Is there another supply? There isn't. We do need this very desperately. So I will have... I'll have him focus on it. Okay, attacks are coming more frequently, ladies and gentlemen, so just be aware of that. We are pretty much having no issues there. We're going to take the hit. It's going to hurt. Cargo ship is more advanced, which is great. Let's go ahead and research the Icarus 3 probe. We have 420. We need 480. That's gonna hurt. 240. I don't think that's right. What a hit, though. There we go. We've recovered. Fantastic, man. Let's high priority this. Battery's been disabled in Sector 3. We are recovering well enough. Research the Icarus 3 probe. We need to configure. Oh my word. What else do we need to do to make this faster, better? We could extend what the probes do. The waste treatment center. Chemical baths from the polymer refinery. Okay, so let's do it. I'm not going to construct the Icarus 3 probe yet. I want to make sure 100% that we are able to take this on. Oh my word, we're so close. Come home and gather that stuff. As soon as we can move, we have to move. I'm legitimately afraid of what's going to happen. Chemical baths have been researched, which will allow us to go and do 5 extra units.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
We're okay. We're at 5,000 people on the Tycoon. How bonkers is that? Okay, we're at best that we can get, basically. What are we doing? Okay, okay. We need... Yep, we're transferring all of this out. That's the problem. The real question is, can we get a move on? 2.9 cycles, let's do it. Run away, run away.
Nazi has launched a missile targeting the Tycoon.
Yep. Okay. What all are we lacking now?
Caution. Entering stellar storm.
We should be able to handle this stellar storm, unlike our ability to do so last time. It's a short distance, it's a short time. What do we got here that can be useful? We have tons of silicone, which we don't really need right now. Oh, right. Oh, wow. That's the mother load right there. If I can find the right sweet spot. That'll have to do. Piranesi can't catch up. What are we lacking? We only need, what is that? 55 more? We have to fight and we have to win this. And I honestly really think that we can. Those attacks are getting much more frequent though.
A cyber attack launched by the Piranesi has
Several mess halls, let's go there. Nice try. What is this? I think we're just like at our max there. Oh no, fires and stuff. Okay. Well, we're taking care of it, so that's good. Building's not connected to an active stockpile assigned to electronics. It is. We just, we need it. It's being repaired. We'll take that hit. That's going to be a huge hit. Oh, there we go.
Accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Nope. Okay, what's up? Are you telling me that every single one of those... Are you saying that they hit
50%.
every single one? They didn't, so what's up here? We're not repairing anything. Assigned to another task. Hull repair is temporarily paused. Oh, son of a biscuit. No! Pause. You have to repair that. That is way more important. Way more important. There we go. Okay, good.
Warning. Entering Piranesi drone control.
Son of a biscuit, man. Are you kidding me? Well, the positive is once we get out of this, we will be repairing positively. But goodness gracious, you gotta be kidding me.
The Piranesi.
Oh my word. We're not gonna handle that. We're just not gonna be able to. And we're almost out of systems to, or planets to go after. And find solace in. Repair up as much as you can. Oh my word, we have to balance this stupidly well. Come on, we'll take the hit.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
No, no, that's enough. That's enough. No, my word.
Below 10%.
Oh, that's frustrating. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back to 966, which is our last available deal. Our last available auto save. And we're learning a lot. We're learning a lot, okay? We have to just keep rolling. Keep hoping and praying that we can get through this. Now what I think we have to do is I think we have to go ahead. We know we're going to have to move here, so we might as well move here, get away from there as fast as we can, and just hope that our hull integrity stays intact enough. We know what needs to happen across the board. We just have to make it work like that. We've got our solvents. Our nano filters, we're not going to worry about that right now. We're just not. Once we get everything moved. Okay, they've launched another attack. We know. I know where I messed up here. Because we were so focused on everything else that I wasn't paying attention to the fact that they were focusing on this aspect. We need less than 100 total. They're going to get there. We are going to get hit. And I have to be prepared as much as possible. Oh my word. There we go. We are just shy, guys. We're so close.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
We gotta take this.
A cyber attack launched by...
Oh my word, they went after the food halls. The benefit of being a robot is you don't need food. There we go.
The Piranesi has disabled several mess halls.
Oh, nope. We thought we were good. We're still okay. Okay, there's that drone swarm. Let's go ahead and move. We have the ability to do so. We're repairing our hull integrity. We have 59 left. That's going to be enough. Get to it. Get flagging to it, and then I also want you to construct things in a very quick manner. I think this may be it. Guys, I think this might be it. How many cycles until we're finished with this? Nope, it's this one. It's this. Construct Icarus 3. We have to pause for a very brief moment. We have to repair.
The Piranesi has launched a missile.
Yep, I get it. We have to let this guy build up as well, or else we're going to lose a major system. Okay, we're going to juggle this. 93%. Paying attention, I'm paying attention, I'm paying attention. Sweet, we built that. Which means we can take that hit. We're going to wait 3 more cycles. We're going to be able to take that hit and it's going to work.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
I mean, it's going to hurt. I mean, that definitely hurt. But we're okay. 2 cycles left. Damaged buildings, we'll get those repaired. Hull's doing well. What can we do? We can afford a 2 cycle jump. 4.3 cycles is not going to work. Be able to handle whatever they throw at us, basically. Okay, okay, let's do this.
The science ship Piranesi has activated more subsystems. Its threat level has increased.
Well, we're gonna wake the pulsar. 5 more cycles. Let's move. Oh my word. Oh my word. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and bring all of our guys in. And what else can we do here? Really don't think there's anything else we can nor should we do. We could have that build a little faster. But we're going to go into the planet system. We're just gonna have everyone come home. Because once I wake this thing, we're probably not gonna get the chance to take it. I'd just rather not rebuild everyone. Everyone come home.
Caution. Entering stellar.
It's a very brief thing going into there. We'll come out on top. We're buying ourselves time. There's the drone swarm. They're already heading to 12G. They know exactly where we're going. Bigger wrench has been unlocked. That's fine.
Piranesi has launched a missile.
Man, they're really coming after us. Hull integrity's doing just fantastic, man. Oh, I'm so excited. 2 more cycles. It may not even hit us before this event is available to us.
The crew's trust in your leadership is falling.
It's okay. 'Tis but a scratch, basically. And then I'm just going to move right on. I know it's going to cause some problems, but I'm literally just trying to buy us as much time as we can. And I do know that that's going to cause an issue there.
Accident has occurred in the Tycoon. A science ship team has completed a task.
Icarus 3 has detonated and activated the pulsar. The crew of the Stanford had time to enter cryonic pods before life support infrastructure was neutralized. Very nice.
The Piranesi has been defeated.
Oh, look at that. Oh my word, cool. Let's head there. That means Sector 6 has lost theirs. Ladies and gentlemen, we made it. We have disabled the Piranesi, although we are having some major trust issues. Our whole integrity is being discredited, simply because we've run out of space. Once we land, we should be good. Why is everyone angry? That's what I want to know. Okay, we got to figure out why everyone's so angry. We survived. I just don't get why they would be mad at us. Everything's as it can be. We don't have any waste issues here. Actually, we have a ton of waste here. Let's go supported. They're still angry. Well, let's hope that it increases. Nope, it sure is not.
Quest awaits your attention.
What do we got? With the Piranesi dead, we should be good. Well, we could lose to an entirely different issue. Trust is still plummeting. We've been hit again. Awesome. Trust is increased. We're good.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
We've successfully entered the Piranesi through a breach in its hull. All the doors and airlocks not damaged have closed. Most systems that are visible have melted. The walls ooze a black, gritty oil. Proceed to the coordinates room. Are we really missing anything? I suppose we could go gather that ice. We could gather some ice as a last little gung-ho. You guys are gonna grab that. Do I have ice anywhere else in the region? Sector 6 also has ice. Of course they have ice. No, we'll be fine. There's nothing else to really grab. You guys could go grab that if you wanted to. Carbon's doing okay. This is gonna be such a long episode, but it'll be fine.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Body of the beast. The interior of the Piranesi has been severely damaged. Blue fire still flickers in corners of the ship. Whole areas have collapsed in on themselves. Some of the debris looks almost organic. We've taken pictures of what appeared to be biological neural networks seemingly used in the activation of the ship's airlocks. Drones litter the floor and hang from broken piping. On our way to the storage location, we passed a huge translucent pod. Decaying bodies float in the white bath of liquid it contains. You can see the colors of their uniforms. Crew from the Intimananki. Despite many obstacles, we've reached the devices that hold the Remus coordinates. We are ready to activate transfer. Okay, so we have to essentially bring ourselves over there. That's fine. Let's actually get, I believe it's actually Sector 5 that still holds on to those. So once we get our trust built up enough, it is a, how long? 3.2 cycle jump will be good. I have to finish this area. I have to. We have been way too long in trying to get this resolved.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
We've restored the crew's trust as well. Everyone seems to be pretty daggum hunky-dory. Whew, all things considered, it's not too shabby. We're recovering well enough as it is. Food does not seem to be too much of an issue, which is great. And honestly, well, Sector 6 still needs food. Require 129. Well, we don't know what's to come. I'm still gonna build that there. And we still need to build up all of the spacing on that front. Food galore, that's what we need. Just food outside of food, outside of food. Okay, everyone's still rocking. We're still rocking really, really solid. Building so much there as well. What do you guys do? What's your purpose? You know what, Sector 5, I think, no, Sector 3, we started the other things there. You know what, we could probably take on. We have no carbon. I did all of that without realizing that our guys needed carbon over here. Not gonna lie, I feel like that's pretty impressive. Space, though, we could do a docking bay. Requires 14 energy. And then what I would love to see is the nuclear power plant, which I think we could probably get rolling as well. And also, while I'm thinking about it, let's switch things over to the production there. I think we'll be fine. 3.2 cycles. Guys, nothing interesting.
You can implement a new policy.
Nothing interesting should happen in between now and then, so I'll see you when I get to the Piranesi. Let's connect the Tycoon, extract the coordinates. 3 mere cycles away. And have I really extracted all the hydrogen? Let's go ahead, and while we wait, if there's any hydrogen nearby, we could certainly do it. Otherwise, we'll go after a little bit of iron before we leave. The transfer's complete. All lights are green. We took advantage of the time it took to recover the coordinates, to analyze what were left of the systems on board the Piranesi. The use of its main weapon and the Intimanaki's defensive efforts left it terribly weakened. The ship seems to still vibrate, with what perhaps could be called its final breaths. It should not be long before it fully collapses in on itself. We should get it as far away as possible. When this amalgamation of evil technology breathes its last breath, it could be devastating. Ooh, they want us to leave completely. We're gonna stay here for just a little bit longer so I can extract all the good things, and we'll vol jump to our next destination, and that will be the end of today's episode. We're not going to jump yet. The next episode will be strictly from the next jump. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with me today as we experienced an incredible, just a simply incredible story that I am very, very happy to have been a part of, and I'm glad that you guys experienced it with me. If you enjoyed this, be sure to leave a comment in the comment section. Be sure to give the video a like, sub to the channel. I'll see you all in the next episode of IXION.